There are a lot of different opinions, a lot of contrasting opinions, and a lot of polarizing conversations going on right now. Of course, a lot of things are going on online through Facebook and WeChat primarily. So it's been difficult trying to make ties, as well as like supporting our community and as well as supporting the Black community outright. CBCAC is about a 20-year organization now. Recently, we have been working on the census and also what we call kind of COVID-19 support. Our biggest, again, as the connector, the resources we're offering is a hotline service, as well as we've been phone banking to try to connect community members with the resources that they need or need access to. As we can imagine, there are a lot of technology and language barriers to COVID resources. And there's a lot of people who aren't connected to the existing Chinatown service organizations, and because, everything is not physical, it is harder and harder to connect to people, organizations, resources, information, etc. For the hotline, most of the calls are unemployment insurance related. A lot of people calling and being like, I don't understand how to apply, or, everything's in English. Even if I call, no one picks up. People are just really stuck technology-wise and language-wise on how to fill it out, or troubleshooting on what happened after they filled it out and like they're not getting the money, and really just not knowing who to reach out to. It's been really interesting and really, really great to kind of help in any way that we can, especially knowing that we're not a social service agency, and just kind of learning how to do things and also getting the support of other social service organizations. We actually hired our new staff who definitely is more on the WeChat side, knows how to use it, is also manning. We recently created like a WeChat official account. I think the first step was like understanding, okay, who is honestly our social media base on the different platforms, because we know that there's different people on different platforms, and who are we trying to reach, as well as what content can we generate that people will understand, or like even just take it, not just understand, but just like accept, honestly. There's a lot of anti-Blackness going on. As an organization, we are trying to make sure that everyone feels heard, but at the same time protecting lives of our allies. Specifically, like my personal goal is like, how can we just protect Black people walking into Chinatown? Subset of that goal is really making sure people understand why this is happening, why it's important to stand up for Black communities, and address, but at the same time address the other end of like, why are people feeling so defensive and inflamed when as soon as someone mentions anti-Blackness, we're not going to accomplish anything in one conversation. Seeing those people like make that realization of like, this is a really annoying problem and like affects me really heavily, and people recognizing that, and then giving them the nudge of like, we can do something about that together.